Let's take you live to France now. We've closely been watching these tractors in a convoy outside Paris. Hundreds of farmers converging at points around the outskirts of the capital. This is part of their continuing protest against falling incomes, rising red tape and competition from imports. We know that there are a lot of police on the scene as well. I think 15,000 was one estimate, trying to stop them coming into Paris. Let's take you to Bethany Bell, who joins us now from just outside of Paris. Bethany, I think you're near Charles de Gaulle Airport. What's been happening there?
Well, you can see the line of tractors behind me, which is blocking one of the main motorways into Paris near Charles de Gaulle Airport. We were driving along with one man who is here with his son-in-law, who's been driving a tractor. His son-in-law has a horse stables not too far from here. And the man we were speaking to, Lucien, was saying things are just impossible for farmers here in France. He said it's very hard for them to compete with other countries in the European Union which have lower standards. He was complaining about the low cost of food and the challenge as well that the green agenda is posing for production. And he said, well, you have the ridiculous situation in his view that you had products that were being sold in France from countries like Spain and Italy, which had lower standards than France, but the French farmers were the ones who were suffering.
Any disruption to the airport so far, Bethany?
At the moment, we understand the airport, they're trying to keep that area free. This is the A1 motorway, which is the motorway between Paris and Lille. As you can see at the moment, it's blocked here. And we asked Lucien how long he was prepared to stay here, and he said, we'll stay as long as it takes.
And what about the police presence, Bethany? We saw one report of about 15,000 police, and some of them are armoured as well with the vehicles.
Yes, there are a lot of police out and about here, and what we've seen here is that the demonstrators are cooperating with the police. They were waiting in a side road before they came onto the motorway. They came onto the motorway with the police leading it. But yes, a very, very big police presence here. And as I said, a great deal of anger from the farmers. One farmer told French television a little earlier that they wanted to make Paris starve.
Anger from the farmers, Bethany, but have you been able to gauge what the public response to this has been? How much support do the farmers have?
There is certainly sympathy for the farmers here, but there's also, of course, concern about the disruption that this causes and an understanding that this is something that may take some time to work out. You know, the proposals made by France's Prime Minister a couple of days ago didn't go down well, and it seems more concessions will be necessary. But at the moment, feeling certainly that this is a difficult situation and the farmers are digging in their heels.
Bethany, thanks so much for joining us from just near Charles de Gaulle, just outside Paris, and we'll keep across some of the disruption and what those farmers are doing as well throughout the day.